Hello and welcome to Mark and Chris's Blue Room Sessions. Well, this week on the show we were lucky enough to get Nightjar in. Now, if you don't know who Nightjar are, then you may well have just stumbled onto this video because you would have typed something else into YouTube, or maybe you accidentally scrolled the screen before you clicked it. But if you do know who Nightjar are, then you're in the right place because they're here and they're brilliant. They got their EP out, which we talk about that box thing on the back, Luke. That thing you like?
Oh, the QR code.
The QR code, the weird blocky pixely thing. Yeah. That's what people of my generation call it, the weird blocky pixely thing. Yeah. People of your generation call it
a blocky pixelated thing.
Okay, fine. It's I'm glad I'm altering your terminology as we're going on to
I'm just really old, Chris.
To the more technical. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a middle-aged woman, aren't
Correct.
you? Yeah.
Yes.
He actually is. But anyway, Nightjar in. After this little bit, you're going to get to see them, like talking, and then doing a set, because that's how the thing works. If you'd like to get your music on the show, you can email us livemusic@wickhamsound.org.uk. You can send it in MP3 or WAV format, which is lovely, and chances are we'll play it out on the show because we like doing that kind of thing with your music. No, not you. That's better because yours is a little bit better than. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, Nightjar.
Yeah.
Nightjar, come on in.
Woo!
Well, this evening's guests are brought to you in conjunction with Beckonase. Any kind of hay fever treatment is great right now because clearly suffering. But anyway, good evening, Nightjar.
Hello.
Hi.
How are we all?
Very well.
Yeah, good.
Tired.
Tired? Why are you tired? We haven't done anything yet.
Always tired.
Always tired.
Yeah.
Because presumably because as a band you're very busy right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you seem to be anyway. I see you doing something pretty much every week.
Yeah.
Or every other day.
Yeah.
At certain points over the last couple of months.
Yeah, we've just finished our EP, 6-track EP.
Yes.
And we're always on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter posting, keeping people updated, what we're up to, gigs and whatnot.
Which is probably good, really, if you
Well,
if you spend all the time doing the EP, you don't want to keep it to yourself. Yeah, gigging's good. One of the things that Luke likes, but say hello, Luke.
Hello, Luke.
Hi, no, just never mind. One of the things Luke liked about your EP, he likes the scanny bits, right? He likes to scan things with his phone because he can now.
I don't have a brick anymore.
Recent upgrade.
Yeah.
So he was particularly happy that there was scanny, but what the QR code.
QR code on the back.
I'm not up on these at all, but Luke's like,
I've not actually used that. I didn't
Yeah,
realise people actually
Not
use
many
it.
people use the QR code.
It's like it's the really weird barcode looking thing anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. So that took you through to the lyrics.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why go with that? Why go with the QR code for it?
Like we had the option of having like a piece of paper with it in, but we just thought it'd be great because it'd take people to our website as well, and it'd be bigger because if they're on the little thing, it'd be hard to read and everything. So it just went with the option, and it's it looks good as well on the back and everything. So
it's far easier than typing in an address.
Yeah.
You can just scan it on your phone; it takes you straight to it instead.
That's very true.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask that because we don't really see many EPs from local artists and what have you with them on. So I just wanted to find out. Why the QR code?
Yeah. I feel like
You're
we
probably
should
the
use
only
more
person
often.
that's used it. I haven't used it.
Yeah.
It happened to be the same day I got my new phone. It was that week, wasn't it?
Yeah, so seriously.
we planned it for that.
It was
Yeah,
like,
it was planned for me.
yeah, he was like a 4-year-old on Christmas morning. It was just like, new EP, new phone. Oh my God! Yeah,
I could do not
my
get
head's
repaid.
going to explode. And it was all over the place. So anyway, Alibi, wasn't it? You were reading up on.
Yes, 'cause
Yes.
I think we played that one, didn't we?
We played Alibi.
Oh,
yes.
sweet.
Good lad.
Oh, thanks. I feel validated now. So how long did this EP take you to do then, from start to finish? Not precisely, sort of like days, hours, minutes and seconds, but give
Probably
a rough time scale.
A few months.
Yeah.
So it was quite spread out. Like we'd started off recording guitar at Luke's house, And we just do it every now and again when we're both free. And we did bass, and then we hired out a studio called XYZ Studios in Westcott to record all the drum parts, and then did all the vocal tracks at Amersham College. So yeah, it probably took a few months, for like, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Oh, because we seem to be like doing like guitar tracks for so long. So
Yeah,
I
it was
don't
on
know,
and
but yeah, took a while.
We had to redo some because some were, just didn't suit this sort of vibe we were going for. But
Yeah, it was worth the long slog.
slog.
Yeah.
See, no one says slog anymore, so it's nice to hear. It's nice
Bringing
to
back
hear.
them old
I
terms.
don't know if it's
Yeah.
nice to hear.
Well, I enjoyed it. And that's what's important on this show.
Right,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. It's all about me, right? So what was the direction that you wanted to go with? Did you have like a clear idea about what you wanted to do, what you wanted it to all sound like? When you all got... Because people don't come together in a group by accident, really.
No, well, I don't know. It all happens pretty naturally. Like when we're writing and that, like we don't kind of go in with an idea of how we want everything to sound. It just kind of flows that way. And those were the songs we had at that time. And it so happens that they got a similar vibe. I think it's just our style of writing. But yeah, it's just writing, and that's just how it happens, really.
So who kind of takes lead? Well, I don't want to say lead because lead sounds horrible. But who's more of the driving force behind when you're writing new material?
I'd say like
This is
Me-
where it gets
me and Luke.
interesting,
Yeah.
Usually
It's
it'll
them,
be-
it's them.
me and Luke just jam
Jamming
to
out.
something.
Yeah.
We'll just be noodling, and then all of a sudden, like, there'll be a cool riff or just a nice rhythm that we're just going to, and then we'll be like, "Oh, Alex, you dig this?" And yeah, so we just write lyrics proper quick,
Yeah.
like really fast.
So you just write them while we're jamming as well. Like I don't know how that's possible, but
Yeah.
The number of songs that just kind of happen.
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
day.
But then again, Alex has written bass lines and lyrics for songs, so we've worked with that.
But yeah, we tend to just write them real fast as well. Like I think what was it 8-Leg Catastrophe was written in about an hour, half an hour. Like it's so spontaneous, and you just got to get
I think
everything
we just
out.
get too excited.
Yeah.
About one thing, we just
Yeah.
have
Let
to
go,
do
go.
it.
Yeah.
So where did 8-Legged Catastrophe come from? Because it's the track name that stood out most for me.
Yeah, well, all of my songs are sort of based off stories and characters that I've made. So there's just like a whole bunch of different characters and faces behind every song. The character from 8-Legged Catastrophe actually isn't mine. It's one of my friends, so she got really excited when I made a song for her. So
Well, she might be thinking of the royalties.
no, there were no names mentioned, so she can't prove
Oh, that's
anything.
fine. That's fine. Yeah.
There's no money coming
That's
in,
quite.
so no royalties to them.
That's
Yeah.
quite clever. Don't agree to anything. Don't name anyone. It's be a lesson to everyone watching this right now. So,
No, respect people should be the lesson.
so this is where most of it comes from. It's a sort of character-driven kind of thing.
Yeah, most lyrics-wise. It sort of tends to be what the vibe of the song is, and because it normally starts with an instrumental, and then I'll start adding lyrics, and it depends on what feel the song has to it. Because if it's a sadder song, you don't want to have like some upbeat lyrics to it, or it's just kind of unsettling.
Well, you say unsettling.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'd quite like to hear that.
Yeah.
Just a complete conflict of moods.
Yeah.
Okay, so EP number 1 then. Done.
Yes.
Done a video as well.
Yes. Shutterclaw
Yes.
video.
Talk us through the video then.
Oh, that was mostly me.
Oh, you talk us through the
Not
video.
offense,
can
but
talk
like
it.
I did the editing, and I mean we all did. We all were in the video and were doing stuff for it, so I can't just be like it was all me.
Well, I just jumped around a bit. Like
Yeah, man, we got some great photos if you go.
oh,
But yeah, it was mostly because we had a drone with us to do that. That was lended to us because I cannot afford a drone. But we had a drone lended to us to sort of get more interesting shots because I didn't want it to just be like a front on or like a switch between a couple of cameras because it's so standard.
Yeah, isn't it, Luke? Sorry.
No offense.
Get a drone in this room.
Oh,
The
it's
loudest
so
thing.
loud. They
Just check the
don't-
budget, yeah?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we can get a drone.
Well, we can get two for what we...
Yeah.
Oh, dude. But yeah, it's sort of like a more interesting take on, because it gave us a more sort of a bigger picture of the surrounding and being able to sort of circle around us. Although it's some of the parts were just unusable because they kept just going out of shot. So like the band wasn't even in the shot. So there was so much editing. I think we had about 9 hours worth of footage to sort of cut down. I had to sit through all of it, and it sucked. I did not enjoy it at all.
Yeah. Welcome
very
welcome
good video,
to
though.
welcome
Yeah.
to Luke's every Sunday.
Yeah.
That's basically what he spends his time doing here.
Honestly, I just have to respect anyone who can do video editing because I can't.
So where was the video edited then?
Where was it edited?
Yes, where was it edited? We don't ask these questions usually, so
Oh.
this is like a proper question.
Well,
I'm not used to asking proper questions.
it wasn't like anywhere special. I had to do it all myself. It was literally just at home, me with like Adobe Premiere Pro, just sort of trying my best because I've never done anything like video editing wise before. So honestly, I'm kind of proud of how it turned out for like my first time actually properly editing and making a music video. It's not bad for a first one. I just hate everything I do in general, so it's nice to like have something come together after you've like spent a lot of time trying to make it work, and sometimes it doesn't work out the way you wanted it to, but I'm proud of it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Good.
it took a while.
Good. So is there going to be more videos to more of the songs then?
Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
yeah,
So if you've got 6 tracks on your EP, right? So there's 3.
Yeah.
You could do 2 each.
could do.
Yeah.
But
Leave it
will
all up to
we?
you.
Yeah, or I could do all of them. That one would be nice.
No, we should have another video coming out. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
yeah.
Get one filmed soon.
Yeah, man, that'd be fun.
So where are we going to stand with new material then? Because obviously you've got your EP. I mean, your EP's selling all right, isn't it?
It's doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
I mean, no, people are listening to it. Well, it's a good EP though. It's a good
Cheers.
EP. So,
Fun.
so are you pushing forward now with getting more material recorded?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't started recording anything new,
Mm.
but we
We've
are
been
making
new
songs.
things.
Got a few songs on the go, which are done. Some ideas on the go, but I don't know what we'll do next. Maybe another EP or an album.
Or a single or something like.
Single,
We haven't got
that's a good
anything
idea.
planned, but we're writing at the moment. So
Yeah.
First EP is in a particular style. So moving on to the second EP, do you think you're going to sort of be a bit experiment into different sounds as well?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think already with our new songs, I think we're kind of more developing our sound.
Yeah.
They do sound different to the songs we had in the Shatterclaw EP, I think.
yeah, it's not going to be like a
Definitely.
conscious thing. Like it's not like, people want this, so we'll write it. Like we write it because we like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think bands are always evolving and changing, and that's something we'll do. Yeah, I mean it's fun, and we're not going to carry on writing exactly the same songs over and over.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's bound to change.
Yeah, just trying to make it sound a bit more interesting.
Mm.
I want to ask you quickly about your logos or your cover.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean the picture on the cover is very, very cool.
That's Alex's
Cheers.
Yeah.
area.
Well,
Where did all that come from then?
I designed like the 3 separate characters that come sort of with the band's logo. And it's sort of like they're all one for us each because there's a drummer one, there's a speaker one, there's like I guess it counts as vocals, but like it's just a demon with a giant mouth really. So but they were just sort of sketches from my book. So Luke sort of looked at them and thought that they looked pretty cool. So I thought, well, I didn't really think, we just kind of did it. We sort of made them into our logos, and well, some of them took longer to design because it started out with just the blue one, the vocals one, and from there we were sort of like, what if we had 3? And we started to sort of just put them together, and who was it? Got
Yeah,
the-
my cousin, like, he does logos as a living, so
Oh, that's
it was
handy,
pretty, a
isn't it?
bit of a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did them all up for us, and
Sort of just gave him the concept art. Was like,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
it look good.
yeah, I mean,
You sorted it out.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh man, I love him.
yeah. So.
We want to give him a plug.
Oh, Greg Barons.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you need stuff designing, go and find him.
Gregory Barons.
Oh,
Oh.
Gregory. So, over the summer then, people want to. I'm just assuming that you're going to be playing a lot more. You've got more gigs coming up
Definitely.
because you need to, really.
Mm.
You know, because more people need to hear you live.
Yeah.
More people need to hear you live in settings like the Arts for Everyone Centre. I'm just saying because you know that was a particularly nice venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
venue. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know why it's not used more.
Mm.
Great venue, I think.
Yeah, it kind of goes with our sort of gothic-y vibe as well, or the whole
Ah,
church thing.
yeah.
So.
It did fit quite well, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's, it all sort of gelled together quite nicely,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but in terms of summer, like, we've got a load coming up. We're playing at the Shoot on the 16th of July.
Yes.
We're also playing Wickham Youth Festival on the 16th as well. That's going to be a busy one. And yeah, I mean, you can find all our other gigs on our social media and that. So yeah, we'll just be announcing them as they come, I guess. But definitely just trying to keep the momentum up and just keep gigging, and because it's something we love doing. So
Well, that's just as well.
yeah.
We're going to run out of time because the camera's about to die again, and quite frankly, that's a bit rubbish. We're going to get your set just the other side of these adverts. So, for now, thank you very much, Nightjar.
Okay. We're Nightjar, and our first song is Shatterclaw. Should have known that.
bodies on the floor. Screams are just no more, so I'm closing all my doors. Broken alibis, sing your lullaby, whisper you good night. I ripped it from my eyes. Let me inside, let me go, let me go. Can't feel how it hides, let me go. Keep me in the dark, let me go, let me go. Tearing out my hide, let me go. Left me inside, let me go, let me go. Can't feel how it hides, let me go. Keep me in the dark, let me go, let me go. Tearing out my heart, let me go. Memories I went out and made, wrote them down on every page. Held on to the things I knew, but all my letters just fell through. Got knocked down and found out later, all I had left was empty paper. Only way I can win this fight, pick up my pen and start to write. Please don't read between my lines. There's so much there that you could find. Just a cover of this book. And when I tell no, please don't leave. I'm out here fighting for
Luke,
Yes.
that was Nightjar.
Woohoo!
Weren't they great?
They were brilliant.
Yeah, and they're like way too young.
They are.
They're
Yeah.
just, you know,
Yeah.
for people of my age, it's inspiring to see people of their age being so talented, but also at the same time. But anyway,
It makes me angry. I feel like I've done nothing. Nothing in my life.
I know it's one of those things that you think, even if you're a couple of years older than them, right?
I am.
Right. Then you get to that. They've recorded an EP. They've done all these gigs. They've done all sorts. They've done a gig with Tony Hadley
Gold, that is.
from Spandau Ballet. And what have we done? I mean, really, what have we? Anyway, that's fine. That's fine. We're not bitter. We're not twisted. We're not cynical or anything like that. We really do wish them well. And incredibly talented. Go and get their EP called Shatterclaw if you haven't got it already, because it is brilliant and you'll love it. That's it for this part, because it's nearly the end of the video. Thank you very much to West Star Rehearsals for supporting this show. We're very, very grateful. If you would like to see last week's guests, which were the Freudian session, click up on this bit there. You know the score by now anyway. And if you would like to see more about Nightjar, okay, this is the part where Luke hasn't got a microphone, but he's trying to communicate with me whilst holding a camera. Luke.
You can subscribe to their channel and watch their video.
There you go. That's the kind of things that you're going to put in there, is it, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe
Subscribe
there to their channel.
here.
Yeah, watch their video for Shatterclaw.
Yeah.
Yes, that's there.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So subscribe there and video there.
There, up here.
Oh, sorry, subscribe
Up
there.
here,
Yeah.
And then the video.
And the
is
video's
down here.
there.
Yeah.
So that's Freudian session there.
That,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
there,
Just
there,
here.
There, yeah.
Okay. And more on
And
Nightjar
then-
is
yeah,
is
just there.
is here.
Yes, just there. And then the video. There.
That may be the closest I've actually got in all of these videos to actually pointing out the correct spaces. Anyway, enjoy all that lot. There's loads to be getting on with. There's tons more videos for you to watch on this YouTube channel. Go through all of our previous sessions. They're all amazing. And you know what? There'll be more in the weeks to come as well. So enjoy. And I'm going to go shopping now because I'm hungry and it's dinner time. See you later.